very good morning to you. Welcome to this week's edition of Muranga Bible Broadcasting Corporation News. I am Brian Aile.
And I am Queen Jerry, delighted to bring you this live broadcast, straight to the highlights.
Six days of bringing people to Christ. Muranga University Christian Union, Evangelism Week.
A whole night of prayer. Find out what transpired during the prayer kesha. Welcome to the broadcast, coming to you live from Muranga University of Technology.
To those who believed, he gave them the right to be sons. Guided by those powerful words from the book of John chapter 1 verse 12, the Evangelism Week scheduled for the 9th to 14th of October set sail.
Faithful stand up in large numbers to make it a success. Heeding to the call, the students took it upon themselves to spread the good news to their colleagues. Rafael Oteno has that report.
Faithfuls gathered in front of Block C hostels, famously known as Manyota, for the Tuesday Open Air Crusade. This fete had attracted a multitude of students from all walks of life. The event kicked off at 5 p.m. with the worship session culminated with songs and dance. The session came to its peak as Alphonse Mwende took to the podium with a fiery gospel. Lives were touched and transformed as many surrendered to Christ and others received divine healing.
I'm trying to apply the word, it's not working. That's when God is at work. Yes, and Eve saw this fruit. It was good to the eye. And all of those things that you see and they're just good to the eye. Yes, men of God in the house. Hallelujah. Amen.
On Wednesday evening, saw Muranga University students have themselves a session of dance in the street worship program. Equipped with sufficient energy, they showed up at the main hall yard and demanded that the DJ turn up the music. The DJ obliged, and surely the dancers did not disappoint. Thursday evangelism program involved the coffee launch. Students came in large numbers, thirsty for coffee and hungry for the word of God. They sat in groups, sipping their sweet coffee and listening to the giver of the word in that specific group. The coffee soon ran out, but that did not deter the students from hanging around, hopeful for some fresh word of God. Friday activities saw students stand up for the corporate social responsibility, where they left the surroundings sparkling clean. Saturday marked the off-campus evangelism rally, which took place at Mukuyu Market. Residents got the chance to hear what God had for them, and sure enough, they went to their homes replenished. It's always said that there is nothing as sweet as serving Christ and winning souls for the kingdom. It happened once again, this time at Mukuyu Market grounds, with the students from the Muranga University of Technology Christian Union taking the gospel to the people. The event kicked off officially at 4 o'clock. Despite the power blackout, the students took to stage with songs and dances as they lifted their voice in praise. And now came the icing on the cake. The long-awaited hour finally abode, with James Mwaura delivering a powerful sermon with Anthony Washira as his interpreter.
Sumogenya osuomo.
Lakini Yesu siku ya leo
Kulianira nawe.
atakuletea
Nyakugiena gikaro thiini wako.
atapata kazi ndani yako.
Mwathani agocu. Nĩ tondũ nĩ ũtuĩte itua.
Kama nimekata kauli.
It is reported that a number of people gave their lives to Christ on this fateful day. Contrast kudos to them, and may the Lord bless and keep them in salvation.
Nitakuwa Joseph.
And you want to get born again.
Anaenda kuonoka.
I want him to say for himself.
Nikwenda yugile. Anaenda kuonoka. You want to get saved.
Praise the name of Jesus.
Mwathani agocu.
And to all those who made time and freed their busy schedule to make this hallmark program a success, thank you so much, and may God continue to uplift you to greater heights as you win and continue to touch lives. Rafael Otieno reporting for MBBC.
Forget the past happenings. Behold, I'm doing a new thing. Isaiah chapter 43 verse 18 to 19 inspired the much awaited prayer kesha at Muranga University premises.
It was indeed a wholesome night of worship, praise, and most importantly, prayer. Let's hear what our report on the ground has for us.
Glory and praise to the Almighty God for this wonderful day, courtesy of Moon CU. 19th October 2018, a bright Friday, a prayer kesha was conducted at ECOP Tuition Block all the way from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. It was a noteworthy moment to have an intimacy with God. The preeminent theme being revival, to return to life, or rather being reanimated. The session began ardently and zealously with Tony Mashira leading the congregation into a brief intercessory to kick off the kesha. The praise and worship team then attracted the presence of God by beautiful, powerful songs of praise and worship. For sure, a day with recommendation due to its efficacy. A few interviews were conducted by our teams about the sale, sit, relax, and have a glance of what transpired.
Expecting that things that I have prayed for will give answers to them today.
Personally, there is something called intimacy with God, and that is what I've come to look for this evening. And I know that by the end of this prayer kesha, there is something that will be have done in my spiritual realm. Something else that maybe I'm expecting is I've been having some troubles, and something has been troubling my heart. And I think that today is the day I'm expecting the Lord to answer me. I think that is what I'm expecting today.
The hall was filled to capacity as everyone came with an expectation to be rejuvenated. The preacher of the night nailed it to our minds about revival, encompassing a number of books, namely Ezra 9, Nehemiah 9, Daniel 9, among others. Do you feel like there is something that has been lost in you? Maybe the heart of worship, praise, intercessory, or anything else ascribed to your Christian living? Visit any of the MOTCU leaders to guide you through in revival. The day later climaxed by nice praises and all are celebrated a cup of kahawa accompanied by biscuits. We as the MBBC team, we give credit to every party that gave a helping hand to the success of this day. Doris Chalo reporting for MBBC.
Good evening to Faith.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you here
It's
at MBBC studio. Please tell us something more about the prayer kesha.
Oh, thank you so much. It's a pleasure also that you invited me. Today is the prayer kesha, and it's a night that we come and pray. Basically, we pray for different prayer items. You have several of them. But different sessions. We have actually 3 sessions, each 2 hours, and also there is intense worship. And it's a night whereby we just, spend in the presence of God, and we have expectation that it will be great, and people will be inspired even to continue cultivating the habit of prayer more, and also to seek God more, and to love God more. Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Oh, thank you to Faith. Have a nice time too.
You too.
Yeah.
They say it is always easier said than done. But for us here, we say all has been said and done. This brings our broadcast for today to a screeching halt, with utmost gratitude to you, our audience, for staying with us.
Sure enough, it's always a pleasure. And to us here, we say kwaheri kwa sasa. See you again next time. We have more of this lined up, so set your alarm so as not to miss our next bulletin. I am Queen Njeri.
And I am Brian Oyele. God bless.
Ona